Valentine is the next movie we're going to talk about. I don't know what year it fucking came out.
2001.
There we go.
Rated
I
R.
don't have my notes.
Let's go ahead and get the details out of the way, and then we'll talk about it.
It's written by Tom Savage, which I guess who did the novel. Donna Powers, Wayne Powers, I guess been husband and wife team, and Gretchen Berg, directed by Jamie Blanks, who also did Urban Legend and The Long Weekend. That was 2008. Isn't that a remake? Isn't there a Long Weekend? Is it an old movie?
I'm not sure.
Older, 80s? Anyway, tagline, Love Hurts, distributed by Warner Brother Pictures, and this was actually put on Blu-ray, Scream Factory, this year, just before Valentine's Day.
What happens in this movie is these women start getting these creepy-ass Valentines, and they're threatening and really well made. Handcrafted.
It starts off their
Pop-ups.
Oh, for sure. Starts off, they're young, like a junior high dance.
Yeah.
All these girls are asking people to dance, and this kid, he finally gets a girl that'll dance with him. They go under the bleachers and start making out, and then her cool friend catches them, and she says that he
attacked her.
Yeah, like it was he did it. He's the one that kissed her. So then fast forward, he's back for revenge.
Yeah, this movie stars. Let's see. You got your Katherine Heigl. She's killed real quick, which I was happy about that because she's the kind of person that I hate seeing in a movie. Especially after this is one she shitted on. Like, she thought she was better than this movie after it came out. But the best thing she did before this was she was the daughter in Bride of Chucky, I think. And then, she went on to Grey's Anatomy. But she's known for, doing a movie and then shitting on it afterwards. She did it with Knocked Up, which I'd say is probably her best film. But who else is in this? Denise Richards, don't like her either.
Yeah. Wait, so Catherine, what'd you say her name was? Katherine Heigl?
Catherine
She's
Zeta
the
Jones.
main woman from Knocked Up. She gets killed early in the movie.
Right, in the body bag.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's another woman that's on Grey's Anatomy that's in this too. I don't know her name, but I like this more than I thought I would. I thought that the art exhibit scene was really cool. I thought that was a cool thing. I would like to go walk through that.
Yeah, that did look cool.
It looked like
Sexual maze.
Yeah.
Like lips and shit.
And I thought that the kills were pretty interesting. I mean, I thought I was going to hate it because this looked straight up like a Scream clone. Because around this time period, all the cover art for these kind of movies looked pretty much the same. Like, the whole cast is on the cover, and they're all lined up. Like, it almost looks...
That's
almost looks like a porno parody.
mid to late 90s, early 2000s. That's what it was.
But I thought the kills were creative, especially the bow and arrow situation. That worked out well for them. They couldn't find that woman for days.
It's not enough. But not enough.
That was
bow and arrow
unexpected,
kills.
I thought.
Yeah, there could have been a few more.
No, I mean in movies. Period. Like you don't get it enough. That's a
Bow and arrow killing.
I need more bow and arrow kills.
I thought Denise Richards' kill was the best. The best part about it was how the soundtrack of this movie is just cock rock through the whole thing. There was a couple nice surprises. There was Deftones.
Yeah, I was really
There's,
expecting. You made a comment about the soundtrack. I was like, well, that's funny because I jotted down. It's a pretty good soundtrack.
There
It
was
had Static X in it.
Yeah, there was some good
Static
stuff.
X at one point.
But there was also Disturbed. And
Well,
there were some shit things, but I thought it was so funny. Like,
you gotta look past that.
first of all, this party they're having.
Rob Zombie, Static X, Deftones, Manson, Soulfly. I mean, that's not bad for
No,
It didn't look like the party was listening to Static X or Rob Zombie.
Would
though.
you ever remember going to a party at any point in your life and there was that music playing? We would put it on maybe if we came there, but never ever. But I thought it was funny because whenever they kill Denise Richards, the power goes out. And then all these fucking dudes with their shell necklaces are like, "What the fuck happened to Oh, fuck, man, that was Rob Zombie." Just fucking funny. I ended up giving this movie a 6 out of 10. It surprised me. I know that.
Yeah, you were judging it by the cover.
I was judging it by the actresses, but for maybe this point in their career, they weren't irritating yet. to me or whatever. Katherine Heigl, I just can't stand her because of how she acts about movies. That like she has anything in her fucking IMDb that's worth shit. It's all junk. But,
I agree with that. I like the movies that she's been in, but whenever she shows up, I'm kind of like,
she's pretty unimpressive. But
yeah, those Valentines, they should market those like Trick or Treat Studios stuff. You know, they're doing replicas of Mask and even NECA doing figures and stuff. They should do a little box, a Valentine's box of these Valentine cards.
I laughed out loud, literally, at the first one that I saw because of how well done it was.
Oh, that's
can't buy that.
Like he either bought it or he made it himself.
You can't buy that.
Like, imagine the craft that went into making this. Like
that's exactly
it's
what
got
I
a
thought.
switch. You can make it animate itself.
I was like, if he can make Valentine's like this, what the fuck is he doing? Being all sad about some shit that
He's
happened
got a
in
bright
elementary
future
school.
ahead of you. You don't even know.
Yes, it's a
No, this, and I like that they get the Valentines too. It makes this feel like a murder mystery dinner. Like you get invited, and who's the killer type deal. I like the Cupid mask. That was good enough. Went nice with the Valentine's theme. Again, I thought it was a decent soundtrack. And now the budget of this movie, I expected it to be a lot better than what it was. I didn't judge it that way. I wasn't thinking that way going into it. But once I saw this budget for Valentine was $30 million. Urban Legend, the same guys, which in my opinion is a far better movie. Maybe not far better, but a better movie. $14 million. And to give you another example, Scream, which I think is the top of this era of slashers. 14 to 15 million. So again, half the budget. So where did did they pay these? Were they starting to become bigger names, and they actually had to pay these actors?
I think the biggest name at the time was probably
where $15 million extra $1 million go.
I don't think Denise Richards would have been a big pay. It would have probably been that David Boreanaz guy.
I think they spent it all on
Which guy is
Valentine
that?
cards.
He's the killer, the main guy. He used to be on Buffy the Vampire Slayer as Angel, and then the Angel show that came after that. But yeah. Oh, another thing about that guy. At the end of the movie, he saves the day, but he's really the killer because his nose is bleeding. They've been giving that away through the whole movie. When exactly did he? What did he dressed that woman up like the Cupid killer?
Yeah, he had to put that's the.
She was alive, right? She wasn't dead, and she walked and stuff. Like she thought she was attacking her. That's why that guy came in and shot. She didn't have any tape on her mouth, right? They pull the mask off, no tape. Why didn't she say, "Hey, I'm your friend"? hey, I'm your friend. He put me in this thing.
You gotta have stupid people. You won't have these movies.
I just want that scene where he's doing that, because what I thought was going to happen was I thought he went and got dressed up again, and I was picturing him going, "That bitch, I'm gonna fucking show her I'm fucking hit me." He put the mask on, but instead he didn't do that. He went and got that woman and was like, "All right, you were gonna fucking wear that, and you were gonna get up there."
No, beautiful women. I mean, they may not be the greatest actors, but there's eye candy in this. The kills is meh. Again, you have twice the budget. Give me some. You're making a slasher movie.
Right.
That's the most important thing about a slasher is the kills.
For the budget.
Give me more bow and arrow kills.
For the budget.
You know where the money went is that video maze. That's where it went.
The what?
The video maze, the art exhibit.
Oh,
Didn't they have to? Wouldn't they not have to pay for copyrights for all of the soundtrack too?
Oh yeah,
They have to
that's
pay to
fun.
But I
use
don't think that's
bands
not
like-
that expensive. That's not near as bad as you.
I imagine it would be
What you
bad.
think? Your battery's going again.
Yeah, I know. After this one, we're gonna have to take a break.
So yeah, the acting was okay. The story was okay. No big problems there. The best part about this movie is the cinematography. Like, this movie's made really well. There's some really good shots in this. Like when he's going in, I think he's, what is it, a morgue or something that he walks into. There's shots in there that.
Oh yeah, he's
Rival some of the
stabbing
music.
each body bag.
Yeah,
that
they
was good,
got a
man.
shot from there's lots of great shots in this movie. I was really surprised. So I guess maybe Maybe that's where some of the budget went. They actually got some people that know what they're doing.
Yeah, it was good.
This is definitely good enough for me to watch every Valentine's Day. Just put that in the rotation because there's not that many of them anyway. I give it a 6, and if it wasn't shot as well as it was, it probably would have been less, more around a 5, but solid 6.
What'd you give it?
Well, I was expecting to see a movie like Lover's Lane, so it was
Oh my god.
very unexpected for me, but I'd say a 6 or a 7 probably. I was pleasantly surprised by it. It was easy to watch compared to that.
That's probably why it doesn't have like a bunch of flashy gore, is because they wanted to be like a vanilla milkshake or something, like something that anybody could enjoy. It wouldn't be too gross for like the teenagers that'd be going to watch. Is this a rated R movie? It is, right?
Was there nudity in it? You said there was eye candy. Was there
There's
not actual nudity in it?
Just
pretty girls.
Yeah, just
there
pretty
was
girls.
when I looked at the parental, I always look at the parental guide on IMDb.
Yeah, rated R.
It said there was some mild nudity in the video maze. Like,
Oh yeah, there was.
that was, but
No, but not from the actresses
No.
that were in the
Just in the
characters.
background.
And it's a shame, really.
We should have.
Well, that's the one thing that would
Katherine
redeem
Heigl naked.
that would redeem Katherine Heigl. I mean, she's in all kinds of movies. Never once is she. I mean,
Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of her. I thought she did good in this. She was convincing.
Yeah.
She seemed spooked, but I'm still not a fan.
she wasn't as annoying as she can be.